Sorry for the delay, okay? But I have an excuse. There were 3 soldiers that were late to the army. So, the officer catch them at the entrance of the base and said to them, you were late, okay? You have to go to court. So please get inside one by one. So the first one is getting inside, and the officer is asking him, why were you late? So the officer, I'm sorry, I woke up very early in the morning, okay? The first bus didn't stop. The second one was full. The third one didn't see me. So I said to my father, Daddy, give me, the car to the army. My father said, okay, the army, you can take the car. Okay. I wanted to start the engine. The engine was dead. So I won't come to the army. I took a horse with a carriage. How did it? It's called cart or cart? Horse in the cart, okay? So horse in the cart. It takes time. Also, the officer say, very good, okay, you are excellent soldier. I really appreciate that, Mr. Nefesh, but next time it won't happen, okay? Said, okay, it won't happen. He went outside, said to his friend, say a horse with a cart, okay, it works. So the second one is going to end, the officer is asking, why were you late? Say, officer, I woke up very early in the morning, okay? There were no buses. The first one was full, the second one didn't see me. So I said to my father, Daddy, I want the car to the army. My father said, of course, for the army, take the car. I wanted to start the engine, but I can see 2 flat tires. 2, not 1, 2. I can't come. So I took a horse with a cart. What can I do? Okay. So a horse with a cart, it takes time. So the third guy is getting in. The officer is saying to him, before you start to speak, if you are going to say to me that you came with a horse in the cart, the 3 of you in jail, okay? So the guy said, are you kidding me? I have a new Lexus, okay? I went into my car, drove to the base, but all the way were horse with carts. So, it was traffic because of that. Okay, so my car is not a horse with a cart, but there was a truck stuck in the interest of Bet Shemetz. It's your fault. It's your sin. It's your merits, okay? So I'm sorry. It was a full track there because of that. So, okay, today we're supposed to speak about something called Ein Hara, the evil eye. Okay. There is things like that, okay, the evil eye, because in our parsha there is Balak, that he, take the service of Bilam, and he wants him to curse Israel, the children of Israel, and he is going to see them on a hill, to see all of them, and to make Ein Hara on them, evil eye, okay? Is that true? Is this things like that? Somebody can hurt himself, okay? Even somebody is righteous, like Sarai Menu. Can she do like evil eye to somebody else? Okay, is that true? If I'm not believing in that, okay? Man de kapid behadeh. This is the word of the Gemara. If somebody is, terrified of something, so it will happen to him. And if I'm not terrified, okay, there is only Hashem. So it won't hurt me or not. Even though I'm really strong in my belief in Hashem, it can hurt me if I do a few things. So we'll talk about a little bit evil eye, even though it's not my main subject, because what's fascinates me is the possibility that I can change with my thoughts something for worse, but also for good. So I can understand that my thoughts can influence my body, okay? There is the placebo effect, okay? If I can think that I'm drinking now water here, and this is very holy water. It's from the Ma'ayan of Baal Shem Tov, okay? It's very holy. And it's I paid for that $500. And it can cure everything. So I will drink it, and it will influence me, okay? Because I believe in that. So, of course, if I believe in something, my thoughts can influence my body. I can understand that. But my thoughts can influence also somebody else, material things, a whole nation. Because it's fascinating to me, because if it's on the bad way, it also could be on the good way. So if I can do an evil eye, I can do also a good eye for my kids, for myself, my wife, for all Israel, okay? So if it's possible, it's very fascinating. So let's start from the darkness and then go back to the light. So evil eye. The first time that it's mentioned in the Torah, it's Sarai Menu. Sarai Menu couldn't have kids. So she advised Avraham Avinu to let Hagar let into her house, and he will marry Hagar. And from Hagar, she became pregnant very fast. So when Hagar became pregnant, she started to belittling, yeah, this is what I said. Sarah, okay? So she felt, okay, Sarah, I'm pregnant, and you know, no. Okay, so Sarah, looked at her, okay, and she miscarried, okay, the first kid. The first kid of Hagar, she lost him, okay? Ishmael is the second kid, okay? I will read you the pasuk. Vayomer hamalach, the angel said to Hagar when she ran away from Sarah, Hinachara, now you are pregnant, v'yoledet ben v'karat et shmo Ishmael. But she was pregnant before that, so Rashi said in the place that she was pregnant at the beginning, but because the evil eye of Sarah, and we have to understand why. So because of the evil eye of Sarah, she lost her kid, the first kid, okay? The second time is when Hashem said to Avraham Avinu, here, Sarah said to him, this is Ishmael guy, okay? I don't like him, okay? He's talking with our kid, our son, Yitzchak, and I don't like this friendship, okay? Throw him away. And Hashem said to Avraham Avinu, Tishma bekol Sarah ishtecha, hear your wife, okay? Hear your wife. I'm saying to myself, and I will see that. No. And she and Abraham throwing her away. And the pasuk, the verse said is, Vayikach lechem v'chemet, he took bread and water, Vayiten al Hagar al shichma. He put the bread and the water on her shoulder. Ve'et hayeled, and also Ishmael. He put Ishmael also on her shoulder. You know how old Ishmael was there? I'll tell you, 27. You try to take your kid on your shoulder when he's 27. No. Even if he's 7, it's heavy. 27, he can walk. Let him walk. No, he couldn't walk. Why? Because the evil eye of Sarah. There's a second time. Rashi says in the place, Sarai Menu she looked an evil eye on Ishmael, and he couldn't walk because of that. So it's a very powerful thing. Sarai, she's looking on Ishmael, she's angry on him, maybe also on Hagar, and because of that, her eyes can really influence the health of the person. It's amazing to think about it. Okay, we shouldn't speak about Sarai, but if the Torah is saying that, so we have to learn that it's possible to do that also in our home. Okay, even somebody very close to us. And the third time, it's Yitzchak Avinu, when there was the Akedah. So after the Akedah, Avraham Avinu is walking with Ishmael and Eliezer. And after the Akedah, Avraham Avinu, Vayashov el Na'arav, he's coming back alone. What with Yitzchak? Where is Yitzchak? The Midrash asked where Yitzchak was. So the Midrash answer, Yitzchak stayed there. And Avraham Avinu told him, come back at night. Don't come with me now, because Ishmael and Eliezer saw the Akedah. And they were so amazed. It was so frightening, the knife and the angel. Whoa! So they were so moved, and they can make Ayin Hara on Yitzchak. So Avraham said to him, "Don't come with me. Stay there. You will come at night, when nobody will see you." Okay? It's Yitzchak Avinu. He believes in Hashem. Of course, he has bitochen. He knows en od milvado. He knows everything. You see, you have to be with precaution. Take precaution, and you don't underestimate the power of the evil eye. Even now, it's not like an evil eye, but we will see that it's not the problem with the eye. It's not Ayin Hara. It's not Ayin Ra'a. It's not the eye is bad. Lo Ayin Ra'a. It's Ayin Hara. And the explanation is Ro'a Pnimi. There is something bad inside of us that can get out of our eyes. If I will see something, it can hurt him, okay? And the evil thing, it's most of the time, kin'ah, jealousy. For example, let's say, not you, of course, but let's somebody bought a car, okay? A new car, a new Mercedes, with an open sunroof. Convertible, of course. In Hebrew, it's nicer. It's without a gag, without a roof. Because somebody told me that he was at Los Angeles, and there is Beverly Hills there, and he said to me, it's such a poor place. A lot of cars without a roof. Okay? Okay. Convertible, it's not... הרבה מכונות בלי גג, it's nicer. Okay, stop. They don't have money for a roof. Okay. So, imagine somebody bought a car, really nice car, a Mercedes, with a color, that can take the eyes out of the neighbors. And he's driving with the car with music, the windows are opened, and he's so glad. I can show everybody, okay? I made it in my life. And he's pumping, or, how do you call that? Beeping? Honking?
Depends. South Africa's beeping.
Okay, whatever you want, decide. But, okay, he is pumping to his friend. Yaakov! Come to see my car! Okay, so this Yaakov guy, he came to see the car, okay? And he's doing like 7 rounds, like Yericho, okay? Around the car, and he is asking himself, how? He's working in the, in the post office, okay? From where is he bringing the money, okay? So this Yaakov guy is saying to him, Chaim, שיהיה לך לבריאות, גזונט, מה שנקרא, health. But this Yaakov guy, his health is destroyed, okay? How can it be? Where is Hashem here? Where is Hashem here? Why Hashem give nuts to all the people that doesn't have teeth? So the guy doesn't know that his Yaakov guy, his Yaakov friend, he made him an ayin hara, okay? There is like a cloud above the car. He doesn't know that. He's driving the car with a cloud, okay? A dark cloud of evil eye behind him, okay? And he's driving, it's fun. And then he's parking the car at night, and one of the kids driving a bicycle. The little kid doesn't know how to drive well. So he's driving with the car, with the bicycle, and he's, with the hand stop of the bicycle. Rings. Yeah. I meant that. So he loses shivui mishkal, his balance, and he's falling on the car and scratching on the car. Okay. And why is that? Because of the evil eye, There was a guy, he bought a new Jeep, black one, 4x4. Okay, so his neighbor is a little bit, tzudreit, it's called in Arabic. A little bit, not 100%, okay? Baked. So he woke up in the morning and he sees the new Jeep, and he sees 4 times 4. 4. So he said, they don't know the answer. So he took a key and wrote, equals 16 on the car. Okay, the guy with the Jeep woke up in the morning, hey, I don't believe that! He did that! It's a new car! Okay? So he went to the garage and they fixed it. Okay. So next morning, the car is parked in the same place. So his neighbor is walking in the morning and he sees again 4x4. Okay. So they didn't know the answer. I will write bigger. Okay. So they only notice equals 16 on the car. Okay. So he took it to the garage again, and the garajnik, the person in the garage, told him, I can see it's like it's consistent. Okay. Let me write with the same font, equals 16, so they will leave you alone, okay? So he wrote in the car nicely, 4x4 equals 16. So the neighbor woke up in the morning and he saw 4x4 equals 16. Say, very good, it's 100%, okay? Equal 100%, okay, and an A, okay? Right. So evil eye, it's usually happening when you not admire something. איך נקרא מתפעל ממשהו? Astonished? Astonished with something?
Envy is...
Yeah, it's envious, but it's not... I'm impressed, but really impressed. I hear, whoa, okay? And because of that... Blown away, whoa, it's a word. You're blown away, it's amazing. Okay, I'm blown away from this thing, okay? But I'm not mefargen, I'm not saying, okay, God bless you, and I wish you well, and bli ayin hara. Don't do that, that. It's them, okay? Not and not touch wood, okay? But yesh chamsa. We will see, yesh chamsa. Yesh kedron, yes. There is a thing like that. We'll speak of it later. So the first thing we can see, even righteous people can do evil eye, and also to to get evil eye is Yitzchak Avinu, okay? Yaakov Avinu. He were at Lavan place, he was at 22 years. When he came back, he met his brother Esav after 22 years that he wasn't with him. He came back with 4 women and 11 children, okay? He did something in this time. So Esav is asking him, Mi hayaradim haele? Who's this kid? Whoa, it's a tribe. So Yaakov answer him, Ha yeladim, Ha with a hey, okay, at the beginning. Ha yeladim asher Hashem chanan oti, and Hashem gave me. What's ha yeladim? So the Ben Ish Chai says, it's the chamsa thing. Ha. We'll go back to you. Everything is going back to you. So you see, even Yaakov Avinu was afraid because Esau with the evil eye can hurt him. Okay, and we have to ask ourselves who's like there is with the coronavirus there is kvutzot sikun, dangerous, high risk groups. So who's in the high risk to be in the evil eye thing? I will answer. First of all, somebody who's very wealthy, okay? Wealthy guy. The ag.ha said it's 8 things. A little bit from that, it's good. A lot of that, it's not good. One of the things, it's wealth, okay? We don't want to be wealthy, but if something will happen, we won't say, no, please, no. So it's not wrong to be wealthy, but don't exaggerate or don't external your wealth, okay? You can buy a house here in Bet Shemesh, but it doesn't have to be the most beautiful house in Bet Shemesh. You don't have to have a swimming pool and a tennis court and a golf court in your house. Nobody has it here, okay? But even though if I will have the opportunity to do that, I won't do that because of the neighbors, okay? Even though, here in Bet Shemesh, we love everybody, and, in Ferganim, you buy whatever you want. Yeah, but, I don't want to say anything. It's not Torah, okay? It's not the way of the Torah. So, a wealthy person, it's the naker enaim, it's called in Hebrew. The naker enaim, it's like to take out the eyes of your neighbor, okay? The naker enaim, it's frightening, okay? So, wealth, first thing. Second thing, beauty. Okay, somebody is very beautiful. No. So he's in a risk group. That because of that, this is the reason it's called in the Torah. The Miriam and Aaron talked about the Isha HaKushit, the black woman that Moshe Rabbeinu took. Tzipora was not black; it was not dark. But why it's calling her Isha Kushit? Because she was very, very beautiful. So it's like don't say like she was so marvelous. Okay, Isha Kushit, very nice, very beautiful, but something very kivahol. In the dark, you don't see the beauty of the person, okay? So most beautiful people are also in a risk group. Wise people. Hannah, she was the mother of whom? Shmuel, very good. So when she davened to Hashem for a kid, she didn't daven, I want a genius kid. He will be an Ilui, okay, I want it the best. No, she asked, Zera anashim, it's the Gemara is explained, memutza, moderate, average kid, not smart, not dumb, not beautiful, not ugly, not high, not small. What? Short, yeah. No. I want an average guy. Why not? If we'll daven to a kid, I want him to be smart and beautiful and high and charming and everything. Okay. You see tall? Yeah. Tall, yeah. That's what I said. I meant tall. So you see, she asked Hashem, and her davening is, Hashem is hearing her davening. She asked, I want something very moderate, very average, so nobody will, will too be excited of him and make ayn around him. I saw there is a book called Derech Sicha for Reb Chaim Kanievsky. Somebody asked him that he has a kid that is really genius. Okay, he is very young and he knows already like half of the shas, okay, by heart. So you can don't feel bad to your kids, okay? לפחות לא יהיה עין הרע. It's not, nobody will do עין הרע. Okay. So, but on their kids, this kid, he knew by heart half of the Gemara by heart. So he came to Reb Chaim Kanievsky and asked what to do. So Reb Chaim Kanievsky told him, learn musar with him. So what's the connection? Learn musar with the kid. So Reb Chaim Kanievsky told him, if he's very wise, if he will be arrogant, so he will draw attention. so the Ain Hara can hit him. But if he will be very modest, very, with modesty, anava, so everything will be okay. So we want them to be smart, we want to be rich, but please continue with moderate life, with very simple life. We can have in the bank millions, but you don't have to show it to everybody. So smart, beautiful, of course famous, okay? Somebody who's famous is often dangerous, dangerous also, a group of risk, because אין הברכה שרויה, אלא דבר סמוי מן העין. If you want blessing, it's just something that covered, okay? And it's also for us. If you have like an idea, and you want to tell everybody, I have to tell you, okay, sit. So don't tell it. Keep it in your side. I wish you that your deeds will speak to your instead of you. You understand what I mean? Let's make our deeds so that the action will speak
louder than words.
Whoa. Action would speak louder than words. Thank you for helping me. If you have more sentences like that, I need that. But then before that. So the first thing, if you want to be famous, it's nice. It can influence other people. And today, we are talking now also in Torah anytime. And now the world, you can do zikui rabim. It's amazing. It's amazing. And not to be famous, like, you have like a celeb, okay, celeb. I'm working in the TV here in Israel. And one of the very celeb people, okay, told me something, and I want to share with you. He told me, we are telling two lies. The first lie, we succeed, that people believe us. And the second lie, we are not succeeding to people will believe us. The first lie, that we are telling everybody that we are very happy, okay? We are the celebs, okay, we are happy, we're in the top of the world. And this lie, we're successful, that people believe us, okay? But the second lie, we're trying to say to ourselves that we are very happy. But this lie, we are not successful to convince ourselves that we are. We are in a golden jail, he told me. It's golden jail. And we mentioned the Beverly Hills, okay? I was there, and a woman told me, I'm just sharing with you. She told me, I'm willing to live in, how do you call it, meluna? A dog place, a dog house, dog home? Kennel? Okay. I'm willing to live in a kennel. Meluna. Dog house. Okay, dog house. Okay, dog house. There is dogs like cows. Okay. So I'm willing to live in a dog house, but my husband will treat me as a person, and not to live in a palace, but my husband is treating me like the one who lives in a dog's house. Okay, so famous people, okay, it's also dangerous. Wise people, beautiful, we said. I think let's all the people that can, external people that can show that they have a lot of things. So if you are one of them, okay, it's nice, but let's keep moderate and let's speak about few things, 5 things. You want to ask questions? Not now? Not now? Stop, no. You do not need to? What? At the end of the class? Ask.
Sorry, so this one with the א.ג.ה, how do you stop someone actually giving you?
Okay.
And secondly, how do you stop yourself doing it?
Very good question. I will repeat the questions, okay, for the audience. The first thing, how can I protect myself from א.ג.ה, from another person? And the second thing, how can I prevent myself not to do an א.ג.ה? Okay, you understand the question? Very good question. Thank you for mentioning that. So let's speak about a few things that it's a way to protect ourselves from other people from א.ג.ה. The first thing is, of course, modesty, as I said. Okay, don't אל תחצינו את עצמכם. Yeah, not be arrogant, don't expose yourself too much. Front, okay.
Don't flaunt.
Flaunt? Like the front of the car. Okay.
F-L-A-U-N-T.
Okay. You heard that? Okay. The second thing, it's now I will go to a place like a little bit sgula, okay? Fish is a sgula for א.ג.ה. Why fish is a sgula for א.ג.ה? Because fish, you don't see them, okay? You don't see the fish, they're underneath the water. So something that underneath the view of people, it won't get א.ג.ה. So if you want to save yourself from א.ג.ה, have an aquarium, okay, if you want. No? The second thing, א.ג.ה said that to take like something like a jewelry with an eye of a fish, okay? A head and the eye. It's like a gefilte fish, okay? In Rosh Hashanah, we are saying, be more like a head and not a tail, okay? So it's the most of the time the head of the fish. So take a head like that, and nobody will get near you, okay? So this is the second thing. Tzevat chelet. How do you chelet? It's not blue, it's chelet. Turquoise. Light blue. Okay, light blue. So light blue. It's also segula for Ain Hara. There is gemstones or things like that. So segula for Ain Hara. To give something from yourself. For example, you have a beautiful car. Take trampistim, hitchhikers. Of course, from our לא יהיה לך תדעי. אבל כאילו, take hitchhikers. Okay, you have a beautiful home. Make sure Torah. Share with the present that Hashem gave you with other people, okay? And then Hashem will see that and say, okay, I gave her or him presents, okay? Because all the things I mentioned here, money, good-looking, smart people, they are all presents from Hashem, okay? It's not something I worked on, okay? It's present from Hashem. And if Hashem is giving me a present and I'm using it correctly, so Hashem said, okay, I will give you more even, okay? I won't take it to you and nothing will happen. I want to protect you because you are using it very well, okay? So share with things that you are with your present. Midah keneged midah, measure for measure. If you will look good at other people, okay? So they will look also good at you. If you, how do you say לפרגן? How do you say לפרגן in English? N word like that. not מפרגנים. בסדר, אז אבל...
Overlook other people's character flaws.
Ayin Tova, okay. So Ayin Tova לפרגן. Okay, so, but if you're looking in good eye with others, it won't hurt me. Another thing, now I will go to the Gemara, okay? Stay with me till the end, okay? 2 sgulot from the Gemara. The first sgula, I can protect from Ayin Hara from myself. Sometimes you are saying to yourself, there was the corona, and I wasn't ill. Nothing! Day after that, I don't smell anything. Ima, okay? So sometimes you are making Ayin Hara on yourself, okay? So how can I protect myself from Ayin Hara of myself, okay? So the Gemara said, stay with me till the end, okay? Look at the left ear nose, nostril. Look at your left nostril. Are you serious, Kilu? When I read the Gemara, I said, okay, let's stop here, okay? There is things that I don't understand. But look at your nostril, the left one, why not the right one? But I told you, stay with me till the end. How do you know that? Wow! ה-ג.ה said like that, one of the biggest sages, he said that we have 7 gates in our face, okay? 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, and 1 mouth, okay? So he said we have 7 sages. We know them from Sukkot, okay? The 7 ushpizin, okay? So the right eye is Avraham Avinu. The left eye is Yitzchak. The right ear is Yaakov. The left ear is Moses. The right nostril is Aharon. And the left nostril is Joseph. Yosef. So, and the mouth is David HaMelech, okay? And we know that Yosef, Ayin Hara will not touch not only Yosef, but also his tribe, and also his descendant. Okay. No, ancestors are backwards. Okay? So this is the reason the left nostril is Yosef. So when you are looking at your left nostril, and then it will demonstrate how can you do that, okay? Don't try it at home, it's dangerous. Not from the mirror, it's not in front of the camera, but you have to look on your left nostril. It's to remind you of the merit of Yosef HaTzadik. Yosef HaTzadik didn't look on things that is not his, okay? He was very beautiful. We are told about beautiful people. Okay, he was very beautiful. But he didn't look about things that is not yours. And somebody will protect his eyes, not see about, for example, you can go to your neighbor, okay? And your neighbor will tell you, see my husband. He's putting the laundry, or litlot kvisa. How do you say litlot kvisa? Hanging the laundry, okay? He's doing that every day. He's an angel. I love him. Perfect. When you will see that, something will happen in your heart, okay? You know, my husband doesn't do that. He's never. Okay. But if you didn't see that, everything was okay. You will see things like that. Question marks will fly in your head. I think you are not meant to be together. You know, she is supposed to come and it doesn't, nothing came, okay? Not love, nothing, okay? We're doing that for Hashem. Chas Shalom. Of course, we have Shalom Bayit, everything is okay. But I'm just saying that because if you will see something that in other people and you will be envy, so of course it will hurt us. But if we're not looking on other people and we're happy with what we have, it will protect us. This is the left nostril. And another thing, this is really Kabbalah, okay, but we don't understand that, but just to understand a little bit of the Hamsa thing. Ein, the word Ein, 3 letters. Ein, Yud, Nun. Hagimatria, the equals of the numbers, it's 130. Ha'ot, Ein, the letter Ein, it's 70. The Yud, it's 10. Together it's 80. The Nun, okay, it's 50. Together it's 130. Okay, 130. It's the word Ein. In the Ein there is Shem Havaya, the name of Hashem. You know what's it's the Gematria of Shem Hashem?
26.
26. So in 26, if we are doing 26 5 times, we will get 130. Whoa, amazing. Yeah, right. So when you are looking with your eye on your nostril, the nose in the Kabbalah, it's charon af, it's midat adin. For example, a bull, okay, when he's angry, from his own nose, it's thing like things. So if you are looking on your left nostril, because left is all the time midat adin. I was davening years in Simchat Torah, in Yamim Noraim, on one of the biggest Mekubalim in Israel. His name was Reb Shah de Belitsky. Okay? And he was doing in Simchat Torah, he was clapping his hands all the time like that. Not like that, just like that, all the time. So I asked him, why like that? Why not, I don't know, something else, why like that? So he said, in Judaism, we have like meaning for the right side of the body and the left side. For example, how you wear your shoes. First thing, you have to wear the right shoe. Don't shoelace it, right? Tie it. Then you are doing the left leg, and then you are tied it. Okay. What's the meaning of that? Of course, tzad yamin, the right side, is chesed. I want first chesed in my life. And after that, I want midat adin, and I want to tie the midat adin so it won't spread more. So I'm tying that first, and then the right leg, okay? So the left hand is midat adin. So I'm doing it with my right hand. I'm clapping, okay, the left and the midat adin. I wanted to take it down, okay? I wanted to take it down. So this is the reason I'm looking with my eyes on my left nostril, because the nose, it's charon af, it's din, it's anger. So in the left side of the nose, it's din shebadin, okay? Okay, that's all for today about the Kabbalah. Let's continue with the ordinary things.
How do you do it?
How do you do that? Okay, let me demonstrate to you. Just, it's hard. Just give me a chance. Stop. It's not so hard. Just close your right eye, and you will see that. Try it at home. Okay, just close your right eyes, and here it is. And if it's not, you can help with your fingers, and you will see that. Okay. I told you, don't do that in public. Okay. I think I made Ayin Hara on myself. Okay. Yeah. Powerful. Yeah, but it's nice. Okay. So this is one of the Segulot of the Gemara. The last Segula, and we are finished here, the things of Ayin Hara, and we continue our life. It's take your right thumb. You don't have to do that. Okay, I will demonstrate. Take your right thumb, put it in your right hand, left hand. Sorry. Take your left thumb, grab it with your right hand, then you closed it, and then now you are saying, Ana mizar'ad Yosef Katina, I came from the tribe of Yosef HaTzadik, Ben Porat Yosef, Ben Porat Ale'ain. There's a verse that I'm asking for Hashem, that as he saved Yosef HaTzadik, he will save me. And Reb Chaim Kanievsky said that if you are going to a wedding or something, then you are looking nice. Okay, I'm telling you nice. So, doing that just assign, I'm Zara Yosef Katina, okay? Yeah, I will, they can write, I will give you time to questions. Ana mizar'a de Yosef Katina. Okay, it's in Aramit. Ana, I came from Mizar'o shel Yosef, from the tribe of Yosef.
You say it in Hebrew? I mean,
You're saying it, you can say it in Hebrew. Maybe I'm supposed to say it in Hebrew. I don't know, but... Okay, Ana mizar'a de Yosef Katina. I came from the tribe of Yosef. דלא שלטה בעין הבישה, שלא שלטה בו, לא שלטה בו עין הרע, it was not affected from עין הרע. What? לא שלטה בו. אני אגיד עוד פעם, אנא מזרע דסף קטין, דלא שלטה ב. לא שלטה ב, הכוונה לא שלטה בו. כן, מה זה לשלוט? To control or can affect him עין הרע. ואז the verse, בן פורת יוסף, בן פורת עלי עין. Bisha. Ein Bisha, it's Ainara. It's the evil eye. It's in Aramit. Let's leave it to the end. Okay.
Can you write it for us and send it in a secretary?
Bezal Hashem, okay. I will say it from the beginning to the end, and let's finish here. I'm doing like that, okay? Ana mizar'a de Yosef Katina, de lo shalta be'ain Bisha, ben porat Yosef, ben porat alain. רגע, שנייה, I forgot one thing. Ana, it's me, and I'm saying my name. Ani, Yitzchak Israel ben Mira, I'm saying my name. Ana, Ploni ben Ploni, Mizar'a Yosef Katina, and all the rest is the same. Okay, I will let you write it at the end. It's and there's the last thing. There's few people said, if you don't believe in that, it won't hurt you. It is true, but it's not true, and I will explain. Of course, if you all the time will go with fish in your pockets, okay, and everybody will see you just a moment, with my left ear. I don't advise that to do that. I think Ainara will look for you, okay, because you are very, very into it, okay. She's into it. I'm going with her, okay. She's fun, okay. So don't exaggerate, okay. There is things called Ainara. So of course we have to protect ourselves, and of course we don't have to exaggerate things. If you have good kids, I'm telling you, don't tell it to anybody. Good kids, and if somebody will ask you, I heard your kid is so, you can tell, yeah, so. Not so, they like that, I'm telling you, it's nice, but okay. Don't to exaggerate, don't be, so moved. Yeah, he's wonderful. Okay, he is amazing. Because sometimes you are very, American people, okay, with a lot of big words, okay? It's nice, it's beautiful to see you are alive, okay? But, not other people can say they have a nice life, okay? They all the time, happy and, wonderful, amazing, What's amazing in life? Nothing amazing, okay? I hate life, I want to die. Not me, but, other people can think that, okay? So I'm just saying that let's keep our modesty, let's understand that it's all present from Hashem.
So we should all walk around like miserable?
No, of course not. You have to be happy, but if somebody will ask you, I'm just practicing, happiness. I'm not really happy, somebody told me to smile all the time, that's all. No, we are thankful for Hashem for everything. And also for the bad things in life, okay? It's not that life is wonderful. Life is hard, but we appreciate life, okay? If you will see somebody who's working in the gym, okay? And he's working or she's working really hard, okay? But she's happy. But she's working hard, she's sweating, okay? But she understands even the hard things, it's for the good, okay? So life is very hard, it's not easy, but we appreciate that, and we're grateful to Hashem for everything that we have, but we don't have to exaggerate, especially if you know that the other person doesn't have that. And I'll give you one example because it's very frightening. We mentioned Hannah. Hannah was the wife of Elkanah. Elkanah had two wives. He had Hannah and Pnina. Pnina had kids. Hannah didn't have kids. And every year, Pnina were teasing her, okay? And she will, for example, at the end of the year, you have to see, the pictures of my kids. Oh, where's your kids? Oh, you don't have kids. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, okay? She did that, l'shem shamayim. She did that because she wanted Hannah to daven. And let's be honest, we also daven on things, but if like after a year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, nothing happens, our davening level is going a little bit less, okay? So as Pnina wanted Hannah to keep on davening, from the heart. So she was teasing her, L'shem Shamayim. And after that, every kid that was Hannah had given birth, 2 of Pnina died. Okay, and every kid, 2 kids died. And at the last kid, the Pnina came to Hannah and said to her, please, forgive me. So Hannah said, I'm not angry with you. It's not me. I forgive you. And Reb Chaim Shmulevitz answers, and he said, Ben Adam lechavero, it's like fire. Fire doesn't matter. I meant to put my hand in the fire. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. The Gemara said of a very righteous person called Rav Rechumi. Have you heard of Rav Rechumi? He was such a rich person. His wife was maybe more righteous than him. She sent him to learn Torah a whole year. He went out of the home at Simchat Torah, and he came back only on Erev Yom Kippur. A whole year he was learning Torah far away from home. Okay, so he came home only for like 2 weeks. Okay, Erev Yom Kippur had one Erev Yom Kippur. He was delayed. He was learning Torah, and one of the things that the Gemara took him very hard, where he was very deep. He learned very deep, and he forgot. And his wife was at home, and she was standing in the window. Where's Rav Rechumi? Where's Rechumi? Where is he? So, and she started crying. One tear went down from her eyes. A bookshelf that was behind him fell on him, and he died. And Chazal is asking, why? He didn't do that on purpose. He didn't meant, to make her sorry. But if one tear of a Jewish woman will get out of her eyes, somebody will have to pay for that. Of course, not as Chaz Shalom. I cried a little bit, okay? So don't be afraid. It's not our generation, okay? But we have to understand there is things like that. In Rosh Hashanah, we are blowing the shofar 100 times. You know why it's 100? Why not 50, 30, 200? Why? The tears of the mother of Sisra. Sisra was a wicked person, evil guy. He fought with Israel, okay? For example, let's compare him to Nasrallah. You know Nasrallah? Okay. Zchuto tagen alav. Okay, his merit will save him. So Nasrallah, for example, if Tzahal, our army, will decide to take him away from the world, okay? And his mother will cry, where's Nasrallah? Nasrallah! Okay. She was supposed to cry, okay? It's your fault. This is your kid. Pay for that, okay? So the mother of Sisra waited for her son. Where is Sisi? Where is Sisi? His name is Sisra because he used to come after 6 hours. After every war, 6 hours was finished, okay? This name is Sisra, after 6 hours. After 6 hours with the war with Israel, they killed him. And his mother was in the window, okay, where's Sisi? Where's Sisi? And she started to cry. And she cried 100 times. Okay? And she cried, and this is the reason we are blowing the shofar. There is Shvarim Torah. Shvarim Torah, it's somebody like he's crying. It's tu, right? It's kilu. Okay. So the mother of Sisra, she cried. You deserve to cry, okay? This is your kid. It's your fault. You're supposed to send him to Talmud Torah. You didn't do that. So because of that, so she cried, we're supposed to blow the shofar 100 times for what? Because, tears are very powerful. Even from a Gentile, even from a wicked mother of a wicked person. But we have to understand, so we have to be very, very careful with Ben Adam lechavero. So we are not angels, of course not. We are human beings, and we're supposed to try our best, okay? Not to offend our parents, our spouse, our kids, maybe also, yeah. So we have to try to make the most of from ourselves. And if we'll do our best, okay? I'm trying. I'm not an angel. We'll have to understand that Hashem will do that, and we'll turn it backwards. And this is the reason Bilam wanted to curse Am Yisrael, and what Hashem did for him? You know what he did, Hashem? He changed his curse for a blessing. If Hashem, for example, would have asked me, Fanger, what to do with the Bilam guy? I will tell him, I don't need this blessing. When he will start to curse, crash his face. He will, that's all. And leave it like him, like that everybody will see, and will be afraid. Hashem turned his curses for blessing. For what? For what? Why did he do that? It's a very big lesson for us. Our purpose in life is to take the bad thing and turn it back for a good thing. And this is our mission. This is the reason he turned the other side back. And this is the reason Sunday will be Yud Zayin Betamuz. If it won't be the Beit HaMikdash, But if it will be the Geula, do you know what will happen for the 4 days of, or we're supposed to fast? Yud Zayin Betamuz, Tisha B'Av. You know what will happen to those days? It will become what? A holidays. Not like just not fasting. No, it will turn upside down to become a holiday. But for why? Why? Just cancel the fasting days. It's nice, okay? I can stay with that. No, everything that was bad will turn back to be a good thing, okay? So our work is to understand that we need to be, maybe I told that, we need to be like a tree. We talked about it. To be like a tree, because a tree, he breathes CO2, okay? And he take out oxygen, okay? He's taking a bad thing, a poison for us, but he's turning it backwards and to do it a good thing. So every time you are seeing bad thing, try to, like, lamet zchut. How do you say lamet zchut? Think positively on that? What? Let it benefit of the doubt. Maybe I didn't understand that. Maybe I didn't see correctly, okay? And not all the time I will see the outcome, but I understand that every time it's like that. I'll give you an example. Maybe I'll finish with that. I was in Elat, okay? I was at Elat. I had to be there for 4 days. It was Thursday, Friday, Shabbos, and Sunday. The first day, I worked very hard. I worked very hard from morning till dawn. I'm working with few hotels there. And on Sunday, it was almost a week, day off for me. I had only one lecture on 5 o'clock in the morning, in the afternoon. So my wife was with me there, and I asked her, we have all the morning for ourselves. Do you want to do something in Elat? So she said to me, no, I don't want to. And I was there. I bought everything I need. I don't need anything. But we're doing short videos for the WhatsApp group. So she told me, let me, video you here in Elat, because we weren't here in Elat, never. So I will take you a video of you, and we'll publish it. So I said, okay. So we start to work in Elat, and to do a video for the WhatsApp group, it's like 1 minute, 2 minutes, that's all. So I'm doing a video, and we're continuing. Video continuing, like 10 videos, 15 videos, everything is going smooth, nice, good. Okay. And then we arrived to a beach, very far away beach, and the end of Elat, close to Egypt. And it was winter. There was nobody there. It was very cold. And my wife said to me, let me video you and here. It's the beach here, and we don't have anything in the beach, because usually, there's people and things like that. So let me video here in the beach. So no problem. So we went out, and she's trying to video me, and I'm trying to say something, and nothing is going right. I'm trying to say something. I start to stutter. Okay, I success. My wife said to me, "You said it before." I did something correct. There was a wind that ruined the sound. So everything is not good. Okay, it's a cursed place. Okay, 15 minutes we were there. Okay, and I'm not succeeding. Just 1 minute I can do that. Okay, all the other places 1 minute and I finished. Again and again, 20 minutes, and I could, okay, I'm not getting a shekel here, okay? I'm going back home. I said to my wife, let's go home. I was a little upset. So let's go to the car. I'm finishing. I finished it. Yeah, let's go home to the hotel. We drove to the hotel, and after like an hour, it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have 2 hours to the lecture. After 1 hour, one of the people that I'm working with in hiddabut called me, okay? And I didn't want to answer him. I don't want to speak to anybody, okay? I'm not in the mood to speak to anybody. And of course he will tell me, there is a family here, that maybe you will go give a lecture. I don't want to give a lecture, So I'm not answering him, and he's, calling. Okay. 5 minutes before the lecture, I answered him. Because even if you will say to me, Fanger is a family, maybe you give a lecture, 5 minutes from now I have a lecture. It's חבל שלא התקשרת that you called before. That's not nice. so I answered him. And then he asked me, Fanger, are you in Eilat? I said, yeah. Did you want to film short videos for the WhatsApps? I said, yeah. Were you in a very deserted beach? So, are you following me? What do you want from me? He said, you have to hear. One of the women that lives in Eilat went through a very, very hard time. Such hard time that she decided to take her life and to die. And she really loves it to see you in the TV and things like that. So she decided to buy pills and to go to a very deserted beach and to take all the pills and to die there. So she didn't know that you were in Eilat, okay? She drove to this place and she thought nobody will be there. She reached to the place and then she saw you. And she said, what Fanger is doing here, okay? The rabbi doesn't let you even to die quietly, okay? Peacefully. Why? He's chasing me, what is doing in Eilat, I didn't see her, okay? I'm with my wife, no, I'm upset of the videos, okay? She was behind me, okay? And no. She came like 15 minutes from the beginning, okay, that we arrived here. And then we drove away. And she left, she was stay there by herself. And then she said to herself like that, if Hashem send me Fanger to here, so Hashem didn't leave me, okay? And Hashem, she was thinking about it because she knows that I love to see this rabbi. So if Hashem didn't leave me, I'm not going to live my life, to waste my life. I'm going back and I'm opening a new page. She called the wife of this worker. She talked with her. She's a friend. She talked for an hour. And after an hour, she said, thank you, regards to Fanger. Say to him, thank you. He saved my life. And I'm just saying that to you because I didn't supposed to know that, okay? I would have thought I just wasted my life, wasted my time, 15 minutes for nothing. All the time remember, there is nothing in life. If you are doing a good thing, if you are coming with a good intention, even if something bad happened, okay, even something like a curse, Hashem will turn it back to a blessing, okay? So if we see other people successful or whatever, bless them, say for them, I wish you all the best in their life, all the good in life, even though you're thinking, why them? If you will bless, even for nothing, Hashem will give you good reason to have blessing. So of course, this is our job, not to be arrogant, not to think we have everything. And if Hashem gave us something, just to thank Hashem for everything that He gives us, to use it correctly, to use it for other people, and to understand that we are just grateful for everything that we have, our wealth, our health, our family, and I wish everything will be in the place and we'll appreciate that. So of course, thank you, Mrs. Shav, for the hospitality. Sorry for I was late, okay? I told you I have an excuse, and yes, if you have a question, I can answer.
Yeah, I have two questions. One is, I'm left-handed, so when you spoke about left and right, I felt a bit like weird.
Yeah.
Should I try and be right-handed, like maybe my life
No,
better?
it won't help. Stop. I will answer. You said that you are left-handed, and after I talk with left, Midat Din, so what's supposed to say about me? Yeah. So everything is okay. You just, of course, it's also David HaMelech was it like that. We just need to know we have to work on our criticism side. Don't be too criticized on myself, on myself, on other people. You have to work on your right side. Be more like Midat Chesed, more not uptight, not judgmental, right, to yourself and to others. This is because you have like it's like the redheads has more like side of Midat Din. So it's like netiyah. How is netiyah? Tendency. But it's not that I have to be like that. Of course, this is my work, but I need to do it. I have to balance it.
So I shouldn't try to be right.
No, of course not.
The second thing is that there's such a thing, I don't know how you say it in English, Absprechen einhören.
Yeah.
You go to someone and they have this pot and they pour it over your head, or you have to put a towel on your head. Do you believe in it?
I will repeat the question. There is like Absprechen, or there's Offeret, it's called. There is rasas, it's called in other places. If I believe in that, maybe yeah. Yeah, I would have done that, but even though, I'll tell you the truth, the Gemara said that Rav, one of the sages, went one time to a graveyard, and he said like 99% of the people that here died because of ayin hara. Only one died in natural causes. So if they will check us, all of us, I think everybody has ayin hara here and there, okay? So if I will do an offsprechen like that, okay, after 5 minutes, maybe somebody else will do an around me. So I will go, like, I will live in this place, I will have like a manui. Like a manui? Yeah. What?
Manui is the Ayin Hara lady.
Yeah, I don't think you need that. I think that if you want segulot that is very easy, there is 11 verses that begin with the letter nun and ends with the letter nun. For example, I'll give you one verse that you will know. Nega tzarat, you see it's beginning with the nun. Nega tzarat ki tiye ba'adam v'uva ela kohen. It's finished with the nun. There's 11 verses like that, and this is also very good skula for ayin hara. So I will use that. I will become stronger than in Enon Ilvado. I really believe Hashem. I will try my best. Okay, I'm not going to be afraid of everything. And if something, I will daven to Hashem that will save me, and I will see in good eyes other people. And of measure for measure, Hashem will protect us also. I don't think we need to go. No. Yeah.
How can we say we're the descendants of Yosef if we're not? Not everyone is.
You're right. You cannot know. You cannot know. I will repeat the question. I said, "Anami zarad Yosef katina." And you say, "We're not from the." I'm not from the Yosef. Maybe I'm from Yehuda, or maybe I'm Levi. So I'm definitely not from Yosef. So first thing, we don't know, and second thing, after our nation was really mixed up. So I'm just saying that to connect myself to this root. Let's, for example, it doesn't matter if I'm real or not. I'm just connecting with my thoughts. We thought that our thoughts are really influenced. Okay, so I'm connecting my thoughts with Yosef HaTzadik and with the way of being. So I will have the protection of this way. You're welcome. That's all for today. Thank you very much, and Hashem will bless you. And not ayin hara, not anybody, only good eye, and we'll see others, and people will see us also. Thank you very much.